What's up YouTube is coming at you from Japan, aborted soul for life bitches. He is the fucking shit, oh yeah. Endorsed by me, Professor Hawking, or maybe just a fake-ass computer voice. Fucking it, logic rules. God is not in the integers, because there is no God, for fuck's sake. How many times did you hear that Santa wasn't real, before you realized that it was your parents and not some magical fat guy leaving you presents? All good things that happen to Christians are seen as blessings. Please, give me a goddamn break. What does that make the good things that happen to atheists? Preparation for gnashing of teeth and fiery wrath? P.S. I don't have any fucking unfans yet. I mean, am I not being honest or frank enough about the issues to piss someone off, or what? People always hate the ones who talk honestly. Why the fuck doesn't someone bring up legitimate points against me? The following discourse is a good example of a well-meaning, intelligent person who just didn't do their research. Wolfgang70 asked me this question.
Are you still believing that we will once be emulated by a computer?
I replied, not emulated but surpassed. Simple, really. So Wolfgang70 says,
I agree to some extent, but I disagree, because you can only emulate what you can understand, and we just simply don't understand our unconsciousness.
Then I reply, when we understand the physical arrangement of matter that induces consciousness, we will be able to engineer, or rather, the post-humans that we will be able to create yet more advanced versions of ourselves, and on and on, ad infinitum. Our consciousness is the result of the physical arrangement. If it wasn't, why would shooting someone in the head, a form of disrupting the arrangement, and the consciousness? But we understand that a human brain induces it. So, even if we have to grow brains in jars, attach pieces of computers to them, until it becomes a post-human mind, and then eliminate the brain substrate, which is assuming that the human brain is some magical thing, which it isn't. We would. A human brain, where the consciousness is, comes from a simple embryo that is formed by the complex foldings of proteins. This process is one in which matter is being arranged into replicating patterns by pre-existing, already arranged organic matter. It is wild, complex sounding, and definitely awe-inspiring. But it's science, not magic. The mind can be replicated, and reverse engineered. This is what Wolfgang70 had left to say.
That's definitely true. It is science and not magic. There are functions in mathematics which are designed to be only one way. Namely hash functions. These functions protects all digital signatures. It is a wrong assumption that what is reported in science articles reflect the truth. I doubt that it can be reverse engineered. They say but they do not reverse engineer.
I then told him the brain is already being reverse engineered. We already have massively parallel computer networks which are controlling our stock markets, by the way. These networks were developed from scrape scanning the human mind. Computers are already managing our money. The stock market dipped a few years ago. It was caused directly by two competing complex AI programs that went through regular stock cycles against each other at such a pace that it happened before anyone could intervene. At what point are they really artificial intelligence and not a function of just a very complex computer? Never, because we ourselves are just a function of the complex computer. As to the question of their consciousness, we shall see. This vast array of emerging technology is not just what is reported in science articles. It is the empirical, overwhelming evidence of meaningful advancement in all of the fields of biology, computers and robotics, not what is independently published in random science magazines. Wolfgang, if you want to debate this with me, do your homework first. Read the book The Age of Spiritual Machines. Then get back to me. You don't seem to understand this subject very well, saying the things you say. I respect you for trying, but get informed. I will definitely do the research on hash functions and get back to you. You might be onto something there. Wolfgang raised a question.
And why can't computers still don't understand semantics?
I replied, because semantics are complex. Wolfgang, seriously, go read that book. When you have finished the last page, I will debate for hours with you. You are bringing up points that have already been well addressed by smarter men than me. So Wolfgang 70 told me.
Okay, I'm going to read The Age of Spiritual Machines. I'm open to new ideas, because this is the way we develop.
I finished the conversation by saying for that I'm glad, thank you. I would give you a hug, if I could. I love it when people do their homework. You seem very smart, and I think you will get a lot from that book. I don't recommend things very often. I've never advertised using bulletins in YouTube, and I don't normally advertise for anything, but that book is definitely revolutionary. I believe it is an entertaining, definitive and historical work. At worst, it is worth reading. I'm glad to have had this conversation with Wolfgang 70, and I respect him for not just arguing his points without any logical ammunition in which to fight back. More power to you, Wolfgang 70. Thank you for listening to me. I hope I was of some service to you all. Goodbye, peace out and fuck off.